brothers? Welcome back to Plague Inc., a game where we play as a pathogen and try and eradicate the world population. Today, we're going to be starting out as a virus. Let's go ahead and get going with that one. The following new gene type has been discovered and unlocked. Darwinist. We're going to go ahead and keep this all blank for right now. We'll keep our regular game. We'll go with normal. And then we will name our virus. And in honor of my beloved Denver Broncos doing so terrible, this virus will be named the Broncos Hopes and Dreams. That's right. If I'm going to have a terrible year, you're all going down with me. And for the Broncos Hopes and Dreams, we're starting off in the USA. Of course, we'll start off in Denver. We'll role play that. The Broncos Hopes and Dreams begin in the USA. Broncos Hopes and Dreams has infected its first human. Weak and unspecialized. It must evolve using DNA to infect more people. I agree. I very much agree. Virus type. This means it randomly mutates rapidly and can be hard to control. It costs DNA points to de-evolve. So that's the difference between a virus and bacteria, is it mutates a lot more. So let's go ahead and speed things up in the beginning, as we only have a few people infected, aka one person up here in Minnesota. That one Broncos fan, God bless. Oh, Chicago's starting to get, or Michigan starting to get infected. There we go. We got 6 points. So let's go ahead and focus in on our first transmission point, which is going to be water 1. That will be 9 points. Now, it might be more effective to use planes, but I'm going to use water 1 because, I want to get to Greenland faster. New Zealand Center of Magnetic Field Shift. Understood. Recent fluctuation in the Earth's magnetic field is claimed by scientists to be strong enough to be harnessed by New Zealand as a source of power. Well, that's lovely for you guys. I hope you enjoy that. As 4 people have become infected in the good old US of A. Pop the orange bubbles. There we go. And now let's go ahead and transmit through the water. We're going to go get air after this. And once we're in this part of the world, we'll start to worry about birds. Yes, we have successfully. Nausea symptom has mutated. Okay, let's take a look at that. Irritated stomach lining leads to discomfort. Slight chance of infection while kissing. Well, I hope you're not kissing anybody right after you vomited. That's a little health tip from me to you. Now, the USA doesn't have too many boats, but it does have a lot of planes, so we'll worry about that. Let's get the transmission for planes now, and as soon as we're in the other parts of the world, we'll start worrying about birds, which will help us carry out through land masses. And also, let's go ahead and get coughing just as a symptom for ourselves. Chance of infection by spreading pathogen into surroundings, especially in high density urban areas, which is going to be good for us. That has a lot of the United States and its markers, so that will be very helpful for us. 6 people infected. Hey, we could be doing better. One of those 6 people will eventually get on a plane or a boat. You just wait and see. You just wait. And then what else can we get? We could get water 2 or air 2. Those are gonna be 17 and 16 points respectively. Pneumonia symptom has mutated. Okay, so pneumonia. Serious fluid buildup and discharge from the lungs. People in cold climates especially vulnerable. That'll be good for a lot of America, which is a little bit colder of a climate. There we go. But only 8 people worldwide infected. The United States is really taking its sweet time. It's a harder country to start out, and that is for sure. But once we spread through the United States, if we don't end up being too infectious, we could really take over the world. Okay, there's 16. Medicine in the United States slowing infection. Well, fine. I will get drug resistance 1. Pathogen becomes resistant to class 1 and 2 antivirals, increase effectiveness in wealthy countries. So that'll help us spread in the United States a little bit more. Broncos Hopes and Dreams beginning to spread. The Broncos Hopes and Dreams is spreading from person to person in the United States. Will grow exponentially. You control the plague indirectly by evolving it. Well, I'd love to see a single spread from any place. The game's just giving me the orange bubbles. It's feeling bad for me. Vomiting symptom has mutated. Okay, so a lot of symptoms are mutating on their own. The expulsion of infected material through projectile vomit, increasing risk of infection. So now we're starting to pick up infections in the United States. Still have not spread to another country though. But as you can see, we're getting about 10 people a day. And hopefully a lot more here briefly. The Broncos Hopes and Dreams infects hundreds. Broncos Hopes and Dreams infects hundreds in the United States, increasing chance that infected person will affect a healthy person. Keep evolving your disease. What is this, your first time, huh? You bandwagon fan? I've been here. We've been bad for a long time. Well, you just catching on? Just moved to Denver, huh? Okay, well, 800 people infected. There we go, 16 points. That's good enough for Air 2. Hopefully we'll get on a plane and go elsewhere. As we need to start spreading before anybody starts working on the cure. But again, 4,000, the rash symptom has mutated. All right. The skin becomes blistered and painful, slightly increasing infectivity. So that's great for us. Broncos' hopes and dreams infects thousands in the United States and being infected faster and faster. Yeah, we're getting about critical mass here, about 1,000 a day, but still have not spread to another country. There we go. We finally made it to France. Let's go. You gave us freedom. We'll give it right back. We're in Brazil as well. Things are looking pretty good for us. We also need to get water to make sure, and birds as well. They get into the eastern part of the map before they shut down any of their ports. Broncos' hopes and dreams infecting more countries. Yes, indeed we are. We are now starting to really spread. Oh yeah, lots of countries going to be popping up here. We're in Iceland, which is good. Let's go ahead and get water too to make sure we're spreading through boats. And then after this, we'll get the birds and the bird. Oh, we're in New Zealand. Okay, that's one off the mark. Now we just need to worry about Greenland and Madagascar, as well as Papua New Guinea. Cysts have mutated. Tell me about cysts. Painful lumps containing pockets of the pathogen, slight chance of bursting, which can spread the disease. Okay, so next I want to get birds, 16 points. More infectious than TB. The Broncos' hopes and dreams have infected more people in the world than TB. It is a very infectious disease. Yeah, it's been a rough time. You know, you the best thing you could do is just to not have hopes and dreams when you're a Broncos fan. It's a rough one to go by. Okay, really starting to spread here. 27 points. Let's go ahead and get them birds. Avian carriers, infectivity, landmass, transmission, and mutation. And then we're going to go ahead and grab viral instability 1. And then we will need to grab this arid climate down here for 13 points. That'll be our next thing that we go for. Oh, whoa! Oh! Slow the game down. New minor disease spreading. I'm sure it's very scary for everybody. Arid. And, let's get mosquitoes. Insects susceptible to the infection carrier insects increase infectivity, especially in hot climates, and chance of mutation. So, getting us down there in Africa, we have not quite made it to Greenland yet. Hopefully we do before they shut down their borders. We're not that severe yet, so nobody's really looking at it. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone the Tokyo Olympics. Organizers promise it will happen soon, but no reason has been given for the change. Well, we already are in Tokyo. USA starts to work on the cure. Okay, so let's go ahead and start to slow down that with genetic hardening 1 and 2. There we go. Pulmonary fibrosis symptom has mutated. So that, oh, wrong one. Oh, scarring of the lungs causes shortness of breath, and extreme coughing can be fatal when combined with intense exercise. Okay, we're in Madagascar. The last ones we need to worry about is New Guinea and first death in Korea. Here, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go ahead and get extreme biosol. Pathogen bypasses air water filters due to adaptive cellular shell, increases infectivity, especially in humid and arid climates, and plane ship transmissions. We definitely need to make sure we're in every country before we start to mutate too much. More infectious than the common cold. The Broncos' hopes and dreams has infected more people in the world than the common cold is the ultimate infectious disease. Yes, indeed it is. Let's keep working on viral instability 2. DNA occasionally fractures, increasing random mutations. Oh, is that boat gonna go? No, I thought it was. I thought it was gonna go to Greenland. Nope. India shuts down its airports. Well, India's way too late on that one, but it is a concern that places are already shutting down their infrastructure as we are spreading very effectively, but not to the places that we really need to be. Give me the harder to get to places. Sweating symptom has mutated. This is good for the cold countries. The loss of fluids through sweating also increases infection rates due to poor hygiene, more dangerous in cold countries. Yes. Okay, we're in the Philippines. There we go. We're in New Guinea. Now Greenland. Give me to Greenland. Stop curving like this and making me think you're going where I want you to go. Your very diarrhea symptom has mutated. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. I didn't actually choose this one, but the pathogen active in digestive tract causes infection through feces and potentially lethal dehydration. Poor countries are very vulnerable. Well, does anyone want to... I know the pooping is going to really slow down the amount of travel. The Broncos' hopes and dreams have been placed on a watch list. We need to get to Greenland. Canada leading the global cure effort. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Make sure that doesn't happen, and then we're going to create viral instability 3. Just give me all the cold resistance. I need to get into Greenland. Total organ failure symptom mutated. That's not one that we really love to see. Catastrophic cell death of multiple tissue types causes body-wide organ failure and rapid death. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate because we still haven't quite made it to Greenland. And come on. Yes, we're in Greenland. Yes. Fight the cure. Okay, we need to work on spreading a lot faster. Let's get a lot of infectivity, because if we don't, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Oh, yes. Skin lesions. That's gonna be very helpful. Breakdown of the epidermis causes large open wounds. What is this? Necrosis. Large swaths of infected tissue lose blood supply and become fatal sources of gangrene. Decomposed body remains in a vector of transmission. Okay, so we're basically full on infectivity. Very good for us. Hopefully we can spread in Greenland. Coma symptom has mutated. Okay, so the coma. Neuropathic effects in the brain stem cause loss of consciousness and sometimes death. Significantly harder to cure. Good. I'm not very much worried on the cure. I'm just worried about killing off more people than we get the disease, but it's killed more than the Black Death. New statistics show that the Broncos' hopes and dreams has killed over 75 million people worldwide, worse than the Black Death. There we go. No place is, let's check the world, make sure. Yeah, no place doesn't have it. That's good. It's killed more than the Spanish flu. The new statistics show that the Broncos' hopes and dreams has killed over 120 million people worldwide, worse than the Spanish flu. How are we doing over here? Good. A good ratio of infected to dead. The Broncos' hopes and dreams killing very fast. People dying in Central Africa faster than new people are being infected. Ooh, but everyone's infected. Dysentery symptom has mutated. A complete breakdown in the digestive system causes infected sewage, dehydration, starvation, and death. So we are basically 100 on each section of infectivity and severity. Killed more than smallpox. New statistics show that the Broncos' hopes and dreams is the deadliest plague ever. It's killed more than 300 people worldwide, worse than smallpox. Let's go ahead and we don't have really any points to spend right now. Oh yeah, Greenland's exploded. Good. Russia begins to break down. Normal life in Russia is beginning to break down due to the Broncos' hopes and dreams. Cure research is starting to slow. That will never not be funny to me. Never not be funny. Anemia symptom has mutated. So we have not spent up almost any points on this. Well, yes, we have. What am I talking about? Anemia. Where were you? There we go. Decrease in red blood cells or hemoglobin in the blood can lead to hypoxia in the organs. Why are you not spreading? Why are we not spreading here? It looks like we will. We just haven't hit that critical mass yet. Global research is focused on the cure, but they are very far behind. Basically, no one's alive except for in Norway. Canada's going to be a death land soon, and they were leading the cure. Hemophilia symptom has mutated, which is here. Immune symptom produces inhibitors that destroy factor, 8, preventing blood clotting. Infectivity increased. Yeah, we're already 100%, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Cure 25% complete. Oh no. Well, it's a little bit of a shame that everyone's already gone. Middle East is in anarchy. The Middle East is the first to fall into anarchy due to the Broncos' hopes and dreams. No research can take place here. There are no healthy people left in the world. We'd love to see that. The last healthy person on the planet recently became infected with the Broncos' hopes and dreams. It's better just not to hope at all. All right, let's start ramping things up. Let's get everything. What? Just evolve it. Give me everything. Wait, no, don't devolve. Give me, yep. Insanity. There we go. Now the world crumbles. Profuse bleeding symptom combo. Hemophilia and skin lesions are causing the infected to have blood pouring out of their skin. Ooh, making Broncos' hopes and dreams far more dangerous. That's a rough one. That's a rough way to go. There's no way around that one. But the infected are down to less than 100 million. Doesn't look like that cure is going to get anywhere near in time. Experimental cure for Broncos' hopes and dreams lethal. An experimental cure for the Broncos' hopes and dreams has been found to be 100% lethal in humans. Who researchers say that setback will damage cure efforts. What is it? Just bleach? We just putting bleach in the veins? Yeah. I mean, it gets rid of it. That's for sure. It gets rid of the virus, but all the other things as well. And there we go as we watch things start to tick down. Seizure symptom has mutated. We didn't even need it. We didn't even need it. The Broncos' hopes and dreams to eradicate humans. Broncos' hopes and dreams have destroyed the world despite the world's best effort. The last few humans lie in dying holes with no chance of survival. God bless you for still working on that cure, though. I was about to say the plane didn't even make it. It did. It's going back to nobody, though. Victory. The Broncos' hopes and dreams have successfully eliminated all life on Earth. And there we go. What a beautiful day this was. And as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one. And a special thank you to all of my members with shout outs to producers Antiques or Pop, Indie Paper 67, Thessalonica Gaming, Obama Toes, Christopher Ryans, American Patriot, LGB, Quagmire Lover 32, and executive producers Miskits the Mallard, A137, In My Element, Mason / Aurelia, Rastuka Robert, Rob Coleman, Uther Ekanon, Noob Rex, Jack Russell, Sakari Scarlet, Morwin, Ogun Gabriel, Demented Monkey, Maverick 149, Jeremy Daniels, and new executive producer Crushland. With another thank you to channel sponsors Daniel Stevens and Maverick 149. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.